Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Andy and this is your August monthly reading for the sign of Scorpio. So welcome. This is going to be for Sun, Moon, and Rising placements if you are a Scorpio. So feel free to check out your other placements as well as if this does not resonate with you. I just want to remind everyone, don't try to make it sense if it doesn't, okay? So if the story that I'm talking about or the messages that I'm pulling don't make any sense with any type of situation that you're dealing with, then the message is probably not for you and it's probably meant for another Scorpio that is going to watch this, okay? So try not to get too attached to the messages. At the end of the day, they're here as guidance if they make sense to you and if they resonate with you. If you feel the message is for you, then it is for you. That is what I always say. You guys are Scorpios, you guys have very strong intuition. I feel like you guys don't even need this intro, but for some reason I feel like I needed to say this because I don't say this for any of the other, I haven't said this so far for any of the other intros, so maybe some of you are in a place of doubting your intuition. What I was feeling intuitively when I was trying to channel and tune into your guys' energy, what I was feeling was I feel like a huge imbalance with the emotion. So it feels like emotionally there's an imbalance there. So there's a need, I'm going to say this month, to balance out your emotions, okay? So the first card that we pull out is going to be the overall theme of this month. So for the month of August, this is our theme that we're going to be focused on, Scorpios. We have base chakra, so this is your root chakra or your first chakra, okay? So this is at the very, very base. This is at the root. So it is the polar opposite of our crown chakra. So it is what helps us stay grounded. It is what helps us stay in a realistic mindset. Because I felt like your guys' energy, there's an emotional imbalance. The theme of this month is focusing. The focus is Spirit wants you to be focused on staying grounded. Okay? What I'm getting specific for a lot of you need to actually practice this specific grounding exercise because you can practice being grounded in a multitude of different ways, but I'm getting specifically for some of you, it would be very, very beneficial and very, very helpful if you guys actually went outside and laid out in the sun, got barefoot and stood in the grass or in the dirt or walked around in the grass or in the dirt, but actually feeling the physical earth on your bare feet or your bare skin. For some reason, there's a very strong connection, a strong pull for you guys being out in nature this month, very specifically, okay? But again, there are a multitude of ways to practice being groundedness. I would really recommend crystals to work with this month or black tourmaline. And what is I think hematite is the one that I'm thinking of, but I'm not, is it hematite? I think hematite and then black tourmaline is what I highly recommend, especially because if we are kind of feeling an imbalance of emotions, that will at least help kind of absorb or draw out any negative emotions or feelings that we may be having, and kind of help balance that out if that is the case, if you are just having a very hard time struggling with negative emotions, negative thoughts, negative feelings for this month, okay? I don't really feel like you guys are in an extremely dark place, but it does feel like your emotions are just kind of a mess right now. What I saw was, what they showed me was I think it was Scrabble. Scrabble is that's the game with the letter, you make words or whatever. What I saw is all those little pieces. I saw someone just throw them on a table and they were a mess everywhere. So it's just a mess. It's a mess of emotions this month, okay? Let's try to tap in and see what is going on this month for you guys. So we already see that the theme is trying to stay grounded, okay? So try to stay grounded this month. Try not to rush into anything, okay? If you're gonna try to start something new, it's not that it's a good time to start something new, but ease into it, okay? Just because the only reason I say that is because if you are coming from a place of imbalanced emotions, it's gonna be difficult to make a level-headed decision, okay? So I would recommend before starting something new, because it is a very, very good time, energetic-wise, right now, this month of August, to begin new things. It's a great time for that, but make sure before you start those things that you come to a level to place with your emotions and your feelings first and foremost before you do that. If not, and you still want to start the new thing because you want to take, because you feel your intuition is pulling you, because I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're being pulled towards something right now. Your intuition is guiding you towards the new opportunity, that new start, the new love, whatever it is for you, and you really want to do it this month. just take it slow, okay? There's no need to rush into anything, okay? I feel like for some of you, if you are able to get your emotions and your feelings in check and in order this month, then, I mean, I still wouldn't really recommend rushing into things, but I would feel that that would be a better place to make the decision to rush into something if you are leveled with your emotions. So really needing to get grounded this month for you guys. We have Justice in reverse. So for some of you guys, you feel like you feel like there's something that you are, okay, I'm getting a couple of different things. So for some of you Scorpios, you feel like someone did you wrong and you're bitter about it. Some of you guys feel bitter, and that's where that imbalance in the emotions are coming from. You feel bitter towards someone that may have done you wrong, or you were just hurt in a situation. You feel very bitter towards someone. That's what the energy feels like for some of you. For others of you, there is karma returning itself to you, and I think honestly it feels like in a very negative way. So for some of you, if you have done something, if you would kind of screwed someone over, did something kind of shady, disrespected someone, did someone wrong in the past, this is the month where that it's going to catch up to you this month. So I really feel like it's just a culmination of whatever karma you've been putting out, that's what you're going to get back. So however you've been treating people in the past, it's like this month it's going to hit you hard, good or bad, depending on however you have been dealing with people. So if you've been mistreating people in the past, that karma's catching up with you this month, guys. And vice versa, if someone mistreated you, and that's why you're feeling bitter, that karma's getting back towards them this month. But I really feel like for a lot of you, the karma's returning to you. It's catching up with you. We have the Fool in reverse. So like I said, a lot of you want to have that new start this month. You feel that pull towards the new love, the new opportunity, moving somewhere, whatever it is. It's something new that you really want to go towards. That you really feel pulled right now towards something. I just don't think it's the time to really rush and go for it, okay? That's all I'm going to say. I don't think that is not a bad opportunity. I think anything that's new for you is going to be good, because I think change is really needed in your life right now. But I think you just need to kind of slow down and make sure that you're good in here and in here within the self first before you start to go out into those new opportunities. Because I feel like for some of you, you guys just keep starting new opportunities and new jobs and new relationships without really being at peace with yourselves, and that's why everything kind of falls apart. And I think that's a big thing about what this karma is coming back to you, is that karma is coming back to you almost, and this is why I feel like it's going to be negative karma for some of you guys that's coming back, because it's almost like that's the universe trying to make you see what's happening. It's like almost like what I'm saying. It's like what they're telling me is like, for some of you Scorpios, you have kind of been like going in and out of people's lives, in and out of jobs, in and out of areas. You've been like in and out of a lot of things, not really sticking to anything constantly for a while, and it's like you're leaving a trail of destruction, like you're destroying everything on your way here. And I'm sorry if that hurts some of you guys. I know that a lot of you guys have really good intentions, because Scorpios have the biggest hearts ever, and I understand that. But also, there are consequences to everything that we do, whether what we do is intentional or unintentional. And we have to be able to be responsible for those consequences and be able to own up to what we did or what we didn't do, whether it was intentional or not. That's just a part of growing up as a person. And I feel like that could very much be a very big thing to do with your personal growth for this month of August. But what I'm being shown is like, there's almost like you guys are leaving a trail of destruction everywhere you go. And it's because you're not making sure that you're good within yourself. It's like you keep trying you keep jumping into a relationship, you keep getting a new job, you keep starting new opportunities here and there, like, because it's like almost like you're trying to distract yourself from what's going within. And you have to think about that. You can keep distracting yourself for the rest of your life, but you're going to continue to leave that trail of destruction. And this is never going to calm down. If you want what's happening in here to calm down and to be at a leveled place where you can actually flourish in the new opportunity, flourish in a new relationship, flourish in your new job. If you want to actually be able to do those things, you have to make sure that you're at peace within yourself. And that's what I really feel like this month is for you guys, is for you guys to realize that. And that's why that karma is going to catch up to you. It's almost like it's almost like you guys will like try to start that new opportunity, whatever it is for you, whether it's a relationship, a job, a move, anything that's new for you. It's like you guys are gonna start it, but I think that what the karma is, it's gonna be that it won't work out. And it won't work out because the universe won't allow it to work out for you to realize and open your eyes to the trail of destruction you've been leaving like for a while, maybe even for some of you your whole life, and to make some changes because now is the time. You can't wait any longer. You know, at the end of the day, and I'm sorry if I'm being really hard on you guys. I don't know why. I feel like really like, I don't know. I feel like almost some of you guys are suffering with some anxiety, and I'm sorry about that. But it's like a lot of you guys need to grow up at this point because it's almost like for those of you that have been doing this kind of thing for a long time, it's like you should know better at this point. That's kind of what I feel like the universe is making me feel like. It's like it's almost like you guys do know better too. But it's just change is something that I think a lot of you are very afraid to do. And it's just that fear is what's restricting you and holding you back. We have the Queen of Swords. So some of you, two different things. Some of you might be dealing with a female energy that it could be a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. It doesn't have to be though, but some of you might be dealing with an air sign individual, possibly female energy, where that person is going to be very direct with you. And I feel like almost this person might even be the person to tell you you need to grow up. It almost feels like that. Like you might be encountering someone where they might tell you like you have, like they're going to tell you straight up how things are. Like you need to grow up, you need to change, blah, 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 etc., etc. Or also for some of you, I feel like this is just yourself. Your own self is telling yourself, you know what, you're like looking in the mirror and you're like, you know what, Scorpio, it's time to change. I can't keep being like this. Look at all the people that I've hurt. Look at all the situations I've ruined because I haven't been able to figure out what's going on internally within myself because it just seems like the waters are always so rocky and I want to be still. But that's the thing. Think about that. How can your waters, okay, because you're a water sign, how can your waters all rocky? And that's why you keep, you know, there's like tsunamis and there's waves and you're destroying all the cities, you're killing all these people. Not literally, sorry. That was that was horrible. You're like just destruction, like your waves are destroying everything. And it's almost like you want your waves to calm down and be still so that you don't hurt anyone and you don't ruin anything because you don't want that. And I know that deep down inside you don't want to do that. You don't want to hurt anyone. But if you want your waters to be still, you need to stop moving. You need to stop going from situation to situation, from person to person, from job to job, from this to that. Stop doing that. And you know this, but it's almost like there is just a fear of being by yourself. But I feel like, honestly, there's a lot of people in your life, and even if it's not a lot for some of you, if you just have at least one or two people in your life that truly care about you and support you, lean on them for some help and support. Because it's about damn time that you got that from somewhere, if it's not from yourself. And then we have the Eight of Wands. So for some of you, regardless of if the opportunity is going to work or not, and I really feel like whatever new opportunity you're really being pulled towards, I think that some of you are actually going to go for it. We have the Eight of Wands, so I feel like a lot of you are really going to go for that new love, new relationship, new job, maybe you want to move somewhere, whatever it is. I feel like a lot of you are actually going to try to do it. But again, I still have this underlying feeling that the Justice in reverse is kind of talking about the karma that's returning back to you. And I feel like that karma is going to be that opportunity is not going to work out. So that's just my word of caution. At the end of the day, you have free will, free choice. So you decide what you want to do this month. If you want to go after the opportunity or not, see if it works out or not. Just understand that if it doesn't, it is for a reason, okay? Some of you might even just be afraid of rejection. Like you're really afraid to be rejected or denied this opportunity. Just know that if you are denied or rejected, it is for your own good. Because I really think that it's to teach you a lesson that you need to just slow down for a little bit and like make sure like your waters are still. Like I said, if you keep moving and you keep going after opportunity and not being still by yourself for like a good amount of time, your water is never going to calm down. And that path of destruction is going to continue no matter what, even if you have good intentions. I feel like I want to cry a little bit. So I don't know why, like all of a sudden I just kind of like felt like this wave of like emotion come over me. We have the Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Coins in reverse, guys. This is about for some of you, I think this has to do with relationships. A lot of you have a huge problem with being codependent in relationships, and that's what you kind of go from relationship to relationship to relationship, and you always need to kind of be in a relationship, or you always need to have someone like that you're with in some sort of way. I really think that this month is about dissolving that idea that you need that person, that you need to be in a relationship to feel whole, and to find the wholeness within yourself by being with yourself, by being fully independent. And I mean fully independent in a way that you don't need other people to validate your emotions or the way that you feel. You only need yourself. And a lot of it is just becoming more secure with the self as well this month. Becoming more secure with who you are. Because at the end of the day, you are who you are. It doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. You are who you are, and that's fine, that's great. Be who you are, own it. Don't deny who you are to yourself. I'm getting that for a couple of you guys too. Oh, I really feel like sad now. So we have the Lovers in reverse. Yeah, so definitely for some of you Scorpios, this is dealing with someone. I think that opportunity is like you maybe either they want to reach out to you, you want to reach out to them, and you're kind of afraid of the rejection. But the Lovers is in reverse, so I just feel like let me focus in on this for a second. I feel like some of you guys really want to be. It's almost like some of you guys want to like run away with someone. Like you're thinking of someone, and it's almost like you want to just run away. And you just want to be together with just that person, like isolated, like just you and them, no one else. Like in your own. I don't know if you can see, but like they're surrounded by like this bubble. I hope you guys can see that. So it's like you kind of want to be just like alone in this world, just the two of you forever. Oh, I really want to cry. I feel so emotional. But it's almost like you guys. Your idea of that is so fixated because you guys are fixed signs, so you are kind of stubborn, and you don't really. Once you believe something, it's hard to change your mind about it. It's almost like some of you guys have a very fixed expectation or set belief about this person, about this connection. That needs to change. Your expectations need to change. I think some of you have very unrealistic expectations from this person, from this situation. And I think, like I said, so some of you, that person, it's like almost like you're gonna tell them what you expect from them, and then they're gonna be like, what the hell, like that's so unrealistic, that's crazy, you know? And like they're gonna let you know. Like I said, remember, so like this could be that person being very, not rude or mean, but being very straightforward, like, hey, like you can't, that's not fair for you to expect and ask that of me. That's a lot that you guys are dealing with. I kind of want to clarify the Lovers, just because I want to get more information. 8 of Coins in reverse. So, some of you actually might even be in some type of relationship that might be kind of falling apart, or you might be breaking up with them, they might be breaking up with you. It's almost like, what I'm getting very specifically, it's like if for those of you that are in a relationship, it's like you don't want to be in a relationship with the person you're with because you realize that they're not your soulmate. They're not like the other half of you. And a lot of you know who the other half of you is. And that's what I feel like this new beginning and this 8 of Wands is with the Fool, that some of you guys might be like leaving someone in order to go pursue your soulmate, your other half. But I really feel like someone though doesn't want to work on this. And if you guys are leaving a situation to go pursue someone else, I think what the karma might be that's going to come back to you is that person that you're going to pursue, you're going to go after, they might not be interested anymore. That might be what the karma is, that you're gonna, like I said, you're gonna pursue an opportunity and then it's not gonna work out. And it's not gonna work out because the universe wants you to be by yourself for a bit, to learn how to really, truly be independent with the self and accept and love yourself for who you are, because you are who you are at the end of the day. I really want to cry. This is making me so emotional. I know that your guys' emotions are kind of all over the place, but I don't know if a lot of you guys have been crying a lot lately or something, or this situation just brings a lot of sadness to you or just hurts your heart. I feel like a lot of you guys are hurting. And I feel like, I'm gonna say this, because this just popped in my head. I feel like a lot of you guys are hurting because it's almost like you intuitively know that whoever you're trying to start something new with, you already kind of know that they're gonna deny you. It's like you have a feeling that they're gonna deny you. I really want to start. I'm gonna start crying. That's so sad. That makes me so sad. Oh, wow. Okay, we're gonna move right along. And this music is not helping either. Alright, so the next 3 cards that we're gonna pull, these are messages from your higher self, okay? So I asked the higher self of Scorpio to join me and to give me clear advice and guidance so that I can help Scorpio out for the month of August. So these messages come directly from the higher self of Scorpio. And I'm gonna try to hurry up because I think I'm like a little over time. Like Scorpios, the last time I did read, I didn't do July, but I did June. Scorpio's June reading was the longest too. I'm like, I feel like it's gonna be the longest again. Okay, so we got 4 cards, which I normally wouldn't take, but I'm gonna take because they all fell out at once. Okay, we're gonna take a look. So we have the Ace of Wands. We have the 8 of Swords. Wow, oh my god, this is super, oh my god. Some of you, oh my god, I can't do this. This is really breaking my heart. I have goosebumps. I'm gonna cry. Okay. We have the Queen of Swords again. So the Queen of Swords came out earlier. So yeah, some of you could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Or like again, you're just dealing with someone that maybe they're either kind of cold and straightforward, or you feel like they're kind of cold and straightforward. And then we have the Lovers in reverse again, okay? So we just had the Lovers in reverse again. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna... Okay. I want you guys to listen very, very carefully. I don't care how long this reading is because I just really feel, I don't know why, but now I feel attached to the situation. And I keep getting goosebumps. And now I'm really feeling emotional because I'm feeling like I'm really in tune with your energy right now. Like this is something that you feel so deeply about. And this is why I can't with Scorpios, because your guys' energy is so intense and you guys just care like so intensely and passionately and deeply about things. Like the way that you guys, oh my god, I'm literally about to start crying. The way that you guys are, the way that you feel about things, your passion is so deep and it's almost fire-like. Like I know you're a water sign, but your passion is so fiery and intense. Like it's overwhelming. I like need to breathe for a second. It's a lot. It's like, it's overwhelming me. I feel like I'm being like flooded. A lot of you too, I'm gonna say this before we get into this, a lot of you too need to let these emotions out. You need to let these feelings out. And I'm like, almost like I'm begging you, please talk about what you're feeling. Let these out in some way, journal, write it out or something. I'm like having a really hard time not like letting this overwhelm me, and it's kind of shocking how powerful it feels, but I really am begging you guys to talk to someone about the way that you're feeling, because it feels like it's really repressed. It feels like it's really, really repressed deep, 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 deep down within you. You guys don't speak about this. You guys don't. And I'm begging you guys, please, please talk to someone. Get this out of your system in some way, please, okay? It's not good to hold it in. With the Ace of Wands, okay, and with the 8 of Swords, I feel like your higher self is trying to tell you that there is, and all of this tied together with the Lovers and the Queen of Swords, there is still passion in this connection between you and this person, okay? Whoever you're thinking about right now. This is the person, if you're with someone, it's not this person, it's the person you want to leave them for if you're with someone. Or it's just the person you feel really pulled or drawn towards right now. And I feel like you guys think, or you feel that this is your soulmate, that this is your other half. There is still something, there's still passion there, there's still something so beautiful there between the two of you. Even if you don't talk to this person, even if you do talk to this person, even if you guys are just friends, there is something energetically wise that's like, the connection is still there. And it's very, very beautiful. There's a lot of passion, there's a lot of love there. You guys need to, I think your higher self wants you to, wow. Your higher self wants you to, I'm really trying to get through this reading, guys, but without taking a break. Your higher self really wants you to break out of your own mental cage that you've built around yourself. You guys have built this defense that is one to keep you from getting out, but also to keep anyone from getting in. And it's like, it's impenetrable. Like, no one can break through. And you built it so strong that it's very difficult for you to even break out of it. It's almost like you guys are burning up inside to let this out, to communicate this. So for some of you, the Queen of Swords energy is the energy that your higher self wants you to hold. Your higher self wants you to be direct. Your higher self wants you to be honest and say how you feel. Speak your mind. Let it all out. Queen of Swords, she doesn't care what anyone thinks about what she has to say. She says what she has to say because she needs to say it. She doesn't hold stuff back. And I feel like with the Eight of Swords, if we see this man, he's trapped by himself. And he's burning up. We see the fire behind him. He's burning up. Because there's so much that's bottled up inside that needs to be released. Whoever this person is with the lovers, your soulmate, your other half, twin flame, whoever that person is that you guys are thinking of, that you feel drawn, you want to go towards, I really feel like what I'm getting is that person, regardless of what the label is, it's something that is like, I guess you could say like written in the stars. It's something that like your souls are bound by some type of contract. So it's something that you guys have agreed to before you incarnated here on earth. It's something that you guys agreed to have this soul bond, this soul tie. It's a really, really strong connection. Like nothing can break this connection. Like I said, there's still a lot of love and passion there in between the connection, regardless of if you've been interacting with them or not. I feel like your higher self wants you, the universe is giving you an opportunity this month to be able to let all those feelings and those emotions out, how you really feel, and be honest and vocal about it. And it could be maybe, I'm not saying that it could be with this soulmate, but you need to speak about that with someone. But for some of you, I think that your higher self is saying that you need to tell this person how you really feel. Because I feel like that's why this is in reverse. Like that's why things aren't working. Because you have not been vocal. You have not expressed truly how you feel. You haven't expressed your emotions truly. And I think your higher self is really pulling you to do that. And if you already feel this pull towards this person, go. My heart is like, I almost feel like my own heart is like breaking. Like I feel like I visually saw that, like a heart, and then it like breaks in half. Oh my God, this makes me so sad. All I want to say to you guys before we move on is that without love, we have nothing. Love is life energy. Life is creation energy. You know, if you are struggling and with darker emotions and lower vibrational feelings, if you have someone that you love them. Tell them you love them. If you have someone that wants to love you, allow them to love you, because love is life energy. That's how you live. That's how you enjoy life again. That's how life gets breathed back into your system, is by giving love and allowing love to enter into you, because it's creation energy, it's source energy. Oh God. We're gonna move on. This is, wow. Okay, last card. I'm gonna try to wrap this up because I know I am over time, I'm pretty sure. Wow. So the last card is going to be a closing message from Spirit. So this is what Spirit and the universe wants you to know about this month. Guys, I really hope that you guys pick love. Because, and maybe this is just me being a hopeless romantic, but I really do believe that without love we have nothing. And I want to say this, I want to speak a little bit about like my own, I'm trying really hard not to cry. I want to speak a little bit about my own personal experience with some of this type of stuff recently, is that I pushed a lot of people away in my life that truly did love and care about me. And when they went away, I noticed that that's when I got in a darker place. And I'm just now recently allowing those people and that energy to come back into my life, and I feel so much better. I felt like for so long I wasn't really living my life, I was just alive. And now that I've allowed that love to come back in, and I've allowed people to get close to me, and I've allowed people to love me and give me love, and also allow me to give them love, my life has changed so much. And I feel like I'm able to like really live and enjoy my life and be happy. So the card we have is Eternal Love. I hope we can see that. So Eternal Love, guys. There's a sun, there's a rainbow. The number is 24 at the top, which adds up to a 6. So if any of those numbers have any special significance to you, could be a special message. It says happiness, harmony, and fulfillment. Spirit really wants you to know that there is somewhere, at least in one place, in one aspect, from one person, from one situation, there is somewhere in your life, one aspect or one area that there's love there. For some of you, I feel like you feel really hopeless. You feel like no one loves you. You feel like no one cares about you. You feel like there isn't anyone that's really, truly giving you love, wanting to love you, wanting to be there for you. I can guarantee you that there is one person or one situation that is willing and wanting to give you love in some sort of way. Keep your guys' eyes open, keep your mind open. Like I said, a lot of you have a high expectation or certain expectations as to how that soulmate or that person should be. That's what you need to let go of. Because you have this expectation of how they should act, how they should be, what they should do, you're not allowing that person or yourself to give or receive love equally between the two. Because I feel like for those of you that do feel drawn to a certain person, there is something there. There is something very powerful and strong and passionate and loving in the connection. And it's like because you hold your mindset is in a certain way, it's blocking you from really receiving that. It's eternal love. I'm even getting like, someone loves you unconditionally. I love you unconditionally. I don't even know who you are. But I just really feel for you guys, and I honestly am so emotional right now. I'm gonna need to like take a break after this. But there is someone that loves you truly, unconditionally, and I really feel like I can feel the love that this person has for you. Don't give up, guys. Keep fighting. Fight for your happiness. Fight for love. And like I said, without love, we have nothing. So what's more important? Taking a risk, taking a chance for that love, because without it we have nothing, or staying where you are. It's a big month for you guys and for everyone to change and to grow and level up, and it's not a change that's going to last a little bit of time. This change is forever, for good. You have to make this change, and it's up to you. You have free will, free choice of what you're going to do. The universe presents us with opportunities all the time, but it is up to you, to the individual that the opportunity is being presented to take it and to learn from it and to grow from it. I wish you guys the best. I really, really feel for you. I'm sending you guys a lot of love, and I hope that everything works out. Let me know how it resonated in the comments below, and I will see you guys in September. Bye-bye.